personality.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy.
Bob Ricks has successfully joined the channel.
Still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shot DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to
Yeah,
the face
sorry,
of
Denver.
McIntyre.
Good times.
He screwed
But I
him
was
over
finally
so
cleared
many
to
times.
return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I get my payback at Bash in
Okay,
Berlin when I
YouTube.
beat
Now
him in
you're
Bruins
okay.
Fest.
Now the chat's back at the
That
bottom
put the
again.
series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night. Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me. But when you bring a man
Welcome in everyone.
that's a line you do not cross.
Now everything's back at the bottom again.
Inside hell for the third time in his career.
I guess so. Everything was on the right-hand side yesterday.
He's yet to win this match.
But I guess that was because I was using a different browser from the update.
Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic, Drew McIntyre.
I changed my banner to my other channel.
Ironically, in the Hell in
They
a Cell
finally let me
premium
choose a
event,
picture from my photos.
McIntyre has come so far from that day.
Yeah.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now. And I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history.
It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight, to end CM Punk for good.
Hey everyone, check this out.
Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM
And there's really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics.
You see red, so you make Drew see it too. Busy, bust him open. Mhm. Okay.
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high
We
steel
can leave
structure.
the steel cage and
This
go
is
on
the
top,
only
right?
place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster.
With an uppercut.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H.
I was going to watch
Shawn
General Hospital, but I want to save that for
match in
later.
over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than
That's
that
what I told
tonight?
my mom. That's what I was going to do. My brother wanted me to go to his house later when he's done with work, so we can rewatch. So we can watch Raw.
I didn't even know that was possible.
We were going to do that last night, but
right through the wall of the
was,
South.
we got so
Listen to
tired
this capacity
yesterday.
crowd. The anticipation is electric in this building.
And he's climbing up the godforsaken cell.
Ascending up the cell, but make no mistake, no matter how high you get, you are still very much in hell. Standing on top of the cell, looking out over the entire
So which
WWE
one,
universe.
which bars did I fail
wonder if
now?
he's starting to regret making that climb. Neckbreaker into the float.
Oh,
And I need to remind you, the roof of this cell was not built to withstand this. This will end badly.
which is the top one? The one with the bar? The black one that has no bar, or the one that's got the red bar?
This is not
Yes.
wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once
Do I
upon a
have to
time,
be
he
can
admitted
it be
in order to
outside
destroy
the
monsters
ring,
of the
or
world,
can it be inside?
he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil.
Here, let me back out of my stream.
Needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi commits. And now,
Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
I think there was a patch earlier.
Caught the leg. It all began
Well, I
last
watched a
November
YouTube
with the
video
return
about
of
it. I
CM Punk,
don't know if I
and
didn't
that
like
kicked off
research
a lot
it.
of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believe Punk wanted
I
to
saw a
control the
YouTube video
business.
about it. I didn't
CM Punk
research
had
it.
no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. That has driven us to tonight, the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
You got to think about this. Drew
Yeah.
McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this
My
match
game got
for
picked
Drew
up.
tonight.
Yeah,
I
McIntyre's
don't
been
know what day,
successful
but
in
it got
unleashing
picked up.
all of his
So
mind games
I'm
on
waiting
Punk
for
leading
a
up
new
to this
game to
point.
come.
But is that
But
something
they're still waiting for
his
all
own
before it
vision?
come back from me.
Watching their steps on top of the cell, just fully consumed by the need to fight each other anywhere, anytime.
This crowd is learning along with Drew McIntyre.
Oh, this should be it.
Boom, fired back with that elbow.
As this battle rages on top of the cell, you wonder how this all ends.
I'm afraid badly is the only answer. Nothing good can come from this situation.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
What's it going to take to end? Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
There you go, Drew. I threw him. How come that one still says complete? Oh.
He better be sure-footed in his climb up the cell.
He's as mad as a hatter climbing the cell. Nothing good ever happens on top of the cell.
He's finally made it to the top of the cell. Oh, dear God.
Never mind.
Oh, my. He just crashed through the cell. Back into the ring.
He threw me into him.
Hit on CM Punk. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Big time height on that kick.
CM Punk has been going to that place, has been letting the devil out.
Calf kick on the money. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Neckbreaker.
Very nice.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Into the chop block. A debilitating counter there.
Neckbreaker.
Punk now calling for the end here. This could be it for Drew.
CM Punk looking to put his opponent. Uh-oh. Punk never saw that coming. Counter by CM Punk.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be.
McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he's a man of his word, that the Scottish Warrior will be the one responsible for ending Punk once and for all.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Boom!
Driven so impactful, it has broken the cell wall. Just imagine getting slammed so hard into a wall that it breaks. That's the brutal reality he's living in. And hopefully you're not expecting anything akin to safety when you start climbing the cell. The only good thing to ever come out of reaching the top of that cell is a superb view.
A view that I imagine looks a heck of a lot worse on the swift way down.
He's made it to the top of the cell, a place that historically is the last place you want to be in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, strangely enough, he'd be safer back inside the cell at this point.
Fights out of it with the elbow to the gut.
Just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
What a sight this is. Superstars locked in combat up on top of the cell.
Enzuigiri turns the tide.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Gentlemen, we've reached the final pits of hell. It's time to see who will survive and who will succumb to its eternal fire.
Planted with a neck breaker.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. GTS connects.
Now CM Punk needs to end this. We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Everyone is off their seats as they continue to battle atop the cell.
Devastating elbow strike.
Really just laying it in. Oh, right across the solar plexus.
Fighting at this altitude is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I hope we have emergency medical staff nearby, just in case.
Caught in a bad spot.
Running power slam.
The top of the cell just cutting into all of that flesh.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Snapmare. Oh, kick finds it.
Let's just hope the top of the cell has been reinforced. CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a GTS.
Drew is completely out of it.
Okay, now what? Okay. I press and circle. I press and circle. Oh, square.
Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
Bang on the money.
Man, what timing on that counter. Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake.
Strong forearm. Boom.
Well thrown fist finds its mark.
CM Punk
There.
stopped that in its tracks. Landing the uppercut.
Okay.
It looks like he's going to press his luck. Climbing up the cell wall. starting his climb up the cell. I wonder what he has in store.
Does he even know what he's doing? Does he know how close he is to
Whatever, it's
disaster?
something. They could both fall in the ring.
Claymore connects.
Hi, Charlie.
Hey, Ann, how are you? Welcome to the showcase part 3. No.
Like meeting a brick wall there.
Each blow of these superstars is just testing the strength of that cell.
I think it's only a matter of time before it gives way.
Indy counters. Getting carried to a floor.
There we go, we're in the ring now.
He hit the ground with a blood-curdling thud. That might have been the
I'm
worst thing
glad you're having a good day, Charlie.
This is too far. What the hell
Thanks,
is
Sam.
going
Yeah,
through
I
these
am.
superstars' minds?
Now, pin him.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Oh, L2. L2 press square.
Pinpoint kick to the back.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Spinning kick to the gut. Counter right when it was needed.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Beautiful.
Which corner?
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Okay.
Oh, that just
It looks like it busted him open.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
One wicked attack after another.
Devastating neck breaker.
These are the kind of attacks that completely throw off your equilibrium.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam, suplex. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk's finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling. Draped across the top rope.
This could be it. He could win it all here. And referee cuts off the count at 1.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Well, stop the count. We know exactly what McIntyre's aiming for here.
And he turned it around.
Did they bring back the oh my god moment?
We are witnessing history
Did they
in
just-
the making here tonight.
I thought it
This
did.
is certainly one that'll be talked about for ages.
Yeah.
Continuing to attack the neck. Across the top rope.
Hoisted up.
Yeah,
Powerbomb.
they
Desperate
did.
situation.
fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Hooked up. Great power. Inverted suplex.
Lighting up the midsection once more.
Okay, which top rope? Because I thought last year didn't matter.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
Okay.
Set up in the corner now. Propping them up top.
Just square?
Oh, scattered that one. Beautiful
Having dinner?
And after that, just battling through the pain might not be an option anymore.
When your body has
You're having
absorbed this
breakfast
kind
for
of
dinner.
damage, even breathing can become excruciatingly painful.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, maybe I will let you have control. I think I'm about to die.
The elbow, look at just hammered away in the back. And a backstabber. Ooh. Neck breaker. Set him up, Russian leg sweep. Claymore by McIntyre.
Is it enough to overcome the cover?
We gotta redo everything? Okay.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
Mom had a good idea. Instead of doing a podcast for my new channel, she said, well, you gotta make a lot of shorts, right? And I said, yeah, for me to get access to live streaming on the other channel. So she said, why don't you make a lot of shorts, but when you make them, don't do singing. Look up, like, wrestling facts and then tell... Oh, is that what you meant?
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure, looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
We've seen the sledgehammer many times before, and it has never been a pretty sight.
Oh, well, this isn't a YouTube short theme. I'm giving up on the podcasting.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other, with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good cover late in the match. That's gotta be it. Kick out right away by Punk. Still going. Look at the
I'll be making soup here to have dinner.
This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place.
Oh, look at this. Just
So,
crank of the
we
head.
didn't
That's gonna
get to watch
hurt.
wrestling.
Bam.
Now locking in a tight head scissors.
Vicious, aggressive attacks. What a counter.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a hell.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
GTS.
Is it enough for Punk? Oh, a boot to the back. CM Punk has been going to that place, has been letting the devil out.
Pile driver.
Using the sharp point of the elbow.
No, piercing the sternum.
Charlie.
Must be getting phased by this attack.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Pretty awesome.
Spiked him. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something. Perched up top. A diving knee drop. Again? He's making the climb.
From the heavens.
Oh, the knee directly into the face. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Piercing chop.
Ooh, sharp kick.
Fantastic how are you today, Charlie?
Fantastic. How are you today?
GTS.
I'm good, Austin.
Drew's getting up now.
The stream is starting.
And you notice the black armband in the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage?
Bam! Suplex. Oof! And an elbow. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania. An eye for an...
Punk would say.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharp. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage is... done.
Hey Austin, is this the Austin that used to work with me at my job?
Some control here.
Now's a chance for McIntyre to get back into this match.
Hard landing. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is determined right now. Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
McIntyre counters with power.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Implanted by the DDT.
Sheesh, a painful-looking chop. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
And he heads back into the ring.
Nope, I am from Brian Sports Environment Stream.
So,
Got a wrench. Looking to tune someone up.
Oh, okay.
He's going up.
Charlie sees all cities.
Catches wind a little bit.
Okay.
Down with the vertical suplex.
IQC.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now.
Punk missed with a wrench and
The
a
stream is started.
blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is
Hi
distasteful,
everyone.
but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying
Charlie, I want to go make a sandwich face with tears of joy.
You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
Okay, you do that.
Hi Dorothy, you make a new channel.
what this sicko has in mind.
Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, the bracelet.
God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now. Look at it just.
I will
Oh, yeah.
make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich just for you face with tears of joy. Y'all head to my other god deleted role.
Just broken his back.
Oh God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper
Was banned for uploading fights low. I
This
saw.
is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Everyone hit the like for me if you like the video, thank you.
Here it comes. The end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, Sing Him Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
such a drawn-out, heated
Wanna
rivalry.
mod me again by chance, Charlie?
Conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
One mod movie, sure, Dork.
I cannot look up your old channel, dorks. Hey Austin.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat
Dorks
Seth
made a new channel.
for the entire world.
It got deleted. Charlie had 3 strikes.
Yeah, I think so. He spells it. It's the letter D and it's an orange and it's spelled DORTZ. If you want to re-look him up. DORTZ, yeah. It's a picture of an orange D. Oh, there's a 1 at the end. Just the number 1. They gave me 3 strikes. Oh, Dort's got 3 strikes on his old channel. Yes. Yeah, at Dort's 1. Bro, come into my chat real quick. You can click on his name and just do it that way, because I just remade a moderator.
There's no way that Rollins is going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Seth freaking Rollins versus a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk.
Thanks a lot in trying to get out there again.
Thanks a lot. I'm trying to get out there again. Yeah, you're welcome, Dorts. Drop like when you get in here, drop my link to my other channel for him too, so he can sub to that channel as well. What do we have to do in this match? No, what do we have to do in this match?
And this is CM Punk's first singles match since October, since that brutal Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre. It's Punk's first match on Monday Night Raw.
Kingsman helped me find your new channel yesterday.
Kingsman helps me find your... Oh, you said... Oh, he said you helped... He said that you helped him find my new channel yesterday. Oh, okay. Charlie is number 1, yeah.
YouTube.com/@CharlieEyes1. C equals L2W 23 hours.
Go.
5 LBJ Boobies. Thumbs up clinking beer mugs.
Hi, Drunk. Thank you. Cheers, Drunk, cheers. That's my new link to my other channel, Drunk, if you want to sub to that channel. That link above you, that's my link to my second channel.
Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way...
Here it comes, legs are locked up. Lucky 13 is in. What a great submission. Perfectly executed.
I just followed it, Charlie.
Look at counter. Yes, not letting the submission attempt.
Hey, you just followed my new channel, Austin. Thank you. Yeah, I need 50 subscribers on that channel, guys. I'm gonna go live on that channel. I can't go live until I get 50 subscribers. But I can do shorts.
Wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk. He's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's
Thumbs up.
psychological attacks the
Follow
architect's
Weekend
Gotcha.
Down.
Thumbs up. Thanks, bro.
Rollins and Punk are two masters of getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans
cool.
first?
George just gave you a follow on your channel.
Just like that, sent out of the ring.
Yeah,
Looks like he's
you
got
were
something in
actually
mind for
right?
ringside here.
CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
I'm not sure.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins
Thanks, Stuart. Got your back, thumbs up.
Don't forget about that
Thanks,
triceps
Stuart.
injury
Got
from
your
last year,
back,
because
thumbs up.
Rollins definitely has it.
Yeah, make sure you stop to each other, guys. That's how we survive.
With great effect. You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship
That's how we
on the main
survive,
roster.
huh?
Now he's a Grand Slam champion
That's
in
how
WWE,
we survive.
a four-time WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, and
Yeah, that's how we
Money in the Bank
survive,
winner
huh?
who cashed in the briefcase in the main event of WrestleMania. Wow.
Would you guys like me to do a lot of YouTube?
The stream
Hey,
is
Austin.
starting.
Hey, Trump, would you? No, Trump. Chat. Would you guys like me to do a bunch of shorts about wrestling facts?
Manages to reverse it.
We only got one short up on there.
Set straight into the barricade.
Not a good spot to be in.
Meaning I would look up the fact first before I tell you it.
Face right into the barricade. Traveling into the crowd now.
Have to be
I
mindful.
don't know.
You know mine? Okay.
He comes back over the barricade.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the count out.
Make sure you turn on my bell, guys.
Beats the count without a moment to lose.
Big time power slam.
Hung out to dry.
Rollins out of the ring once more.
And going amongst the crowd now.
But remember, countouts are active in this match.
Power driver.
Spiked him.
And it doesn't matter to them where they fight as long as they're fighting each other.
What's CM
And
Punk
go see
thinking?
what she wants.
Spiked. You hit a move like
Be
that,
right
you're
back,
not just
Gina.
trying to win. You're trying to keep your opponent down indefinitely.
I thought about streaming some older wrestling games a bit, like PS2 games and GameCube.
WWE, quote, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior
I'm
stole
back,
the
Jim.
bracelet given to Punk by one of his
Jeez.
biggest fans that bears the name
Asher
of Punk's
wanted
wife
to
and their
pick
dog.
up. But
Rollins
Mom
can...
didn't do it.
Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Can we win by count out?
Thanks, Austin. Got ya as well, clinking the
Feeling
nuts.
in the air as Seth freaking
Austin,
Rollins
that's
faces
you.
off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, He's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the architect is capable of.
What?
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question.
Serves him right for running his mouth. Oh!
Bang! Crucial counter there. Ooh, stiff elbow shot. Oh, moonsault. Hit hard and straight into the pin. Trying to catch him off guard with that attempt. Time to go for...
Uh-oh, what a counter by Rollins.
You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE. But back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship on the main roster. Now he's a Grand Slam champion in WWE, a four-time WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner.
Are you just watching the computers fight?
No, I'm playing the game. I'm CM Punk. I'm playing the showcase. The showcase mode.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Technically, my friend's playing for me. So yeah, I'm watching.
Spiked him. There's a certain amount of anger you have to have towards your opponent to pile drive them like that. Punk never saw that coming. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023. Remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And tensions grew when Rollins was
share play, yes.
at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre.
Yes, Brock, exactly. Doing share play, yeah.
The stream is starting.
And Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
Oh, what a high kick. Counters to gain the advantage. Across the top rope. Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high profile, Rollins drops his opponent.
Stop.
Seth could end it there.
I love that move though.
Cover. Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
Battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
Maybe I will do a podcast. Maybe I'll just do it on this channel.
They don't destroy each other first.
That way I can do it as a live stream.
It says here he now works with office supplies.
And I won't have to mess with that camera that I got on my new computer. Because like you said, it's just talking.
Punk famously said the night after.
But of course I'll look up the facts first.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make
And I'll read the script and stuff.
He doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't
Get there,
often
get there,
let
get there,
words
get there,
like
get there,
others
get there,
to him,
get there.
but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. Rollins can find
Copying
something similar to
off of
set
them.
Punk off. It could give him the mental advantage tonight.
Charlie.
Hi, Mr. Skay. How are you?
Sent flying out of the ring here.
Thank you for stopping by my stream. There's a link in my chat, Mrs. K. That's my link to my second channel if you want to sub to that channel.
Whip back into the ring. Down across the neck. And that's another well-placed attack to
Around
his head and neck
6:30,
area.
I've almost been there.
Oh, what a chop! And now tying up the leg.
Going for the legs, going
Teaching
right
how
after
fair
the
play
base.
goes.
Read that one. He gets sent straight down to the floor. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Dragon screw.
Heading right out in the crowd for whatever reason. Now entering the raucous crowd. Just don't forget about the referee's count.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw.
These two are letting this fight take them wherever it wants to. CM Punk.
Uh-oh. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, Seth Rollins, the second city saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making has come down to this. Two men, both five-time world champions, physically exhausted, but refusing to relent, refusing to allow the other to take advantage of their exhaustion.
Asher.
Doing a little exploring right now.
Getting up close and personal with the WWE Universe. The WWE Universe is going absolutely wild as these two battle it out in the arena seats. He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
That's possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
Unloading haymakers amongst the WWE Universe. Oh my goodness, what a double-handed chop. CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, Rollins did it. Seth Rollins just beat CM Punk.
What year was that? What are we doing? Oh.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs.
Did we skip did you skip the other match?
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I was gonna say he's...
And here we go.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked it too.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company. Says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul, and WWE...
I saw some shorts today from on YouTube because I have a friend of mine that goes to the center with me named Mikey. He watches wrestling too, and he showed me a short of Penta talking, and then he showed me a short of Adam Pearce telling Paul Heyman that Seth Rollins has been medically cleared. I don't know, but that's what I saw. But that's what I saw today on YouTube on his phone. So check that out. But look it up in the shorts section because that's where it is.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE. But back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, quick pin attempt here.
And a kick out.
Early enough in this match that there's no need to rush into kicking out.
Was this one when Seth was champion?
And just tossing Seth
That was
out of the ring
before.
And he exits the ring.
Okay. This back in October.
What the plan is here.
Oh, you know, just
Okay.
mingling with the people.
Entering the crowd, this could get out of control.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend
Yeah,
that Punk's
look that up
immune to
later.
the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of
So yeah, look that up later for yourself.
Who can execute on their plans first?
Fighting amongst the WWE Universe, this can go all sorts of sideways.
If you're Seth Rollins, you gotta try to keep the emotions in check.
Hey, look,
Focus
there's
on
a CM Punk
what's
pink shirt.
That's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's going to take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match. The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight.
All out of sorts. He won't see this coming at all.
Huge kick connects. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now... Takedown. Looking for the crossface. Gets cinched in. This could be over.
Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go.
And he is
looking to free the arm and does just that.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career, and now catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety, although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
What happened? Did he knock us out?
Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg. And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far too long.
Punk was playing possum.
This victory is going to be one of the sweet. Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp.
I don't know if it's resiliency. I don't know. If it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man.
Flying in like a missile.
And right away into the pin. Shoulder up before the count started.
Look out. Stomp into the ground. That could be Punk's demise.
Hit on CM Punk.
Archie trying to
They just got the shoulder up.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
Rollins is starting to lose his temper. He needs.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. He answers right back. Oh, what a counter, knees.
That'll buy you some valuable time.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee, down with a GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Sneaks behind into a hammerlock.
Oh, nice lariat. Well-aimed knee drop.
Crash landing.
Oh, the physicality and the display there. Unbelievable.
Reorientating them in the corner here. Oh, buckle bomb! That patented high-impact offense from the...
Rollins waiting in the corner. Here it comes.
Stop.
Punk's got a problem here.
And if he kicks out of force.
I am honestly at a loss for words right now.
There's no way that was what Seth Rollins was expecting. He thought this match was his.
The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect Seth Rollins, the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making has come down to this. Two men, both five-time world champions, physically exhausted, but refusing to relent, refusing to allow the other to take advantage of their exhaustion. Taking this to the floor. Uh-oh. Punk sidesteps out of that.
Oh, knee right to the spine. And his core might be a bigger target now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make dinner.
And he gets set back into the ring. Oh, the elbow cut. Takedown. Whatever the crossface gets cinched in, this could be over. That's hooked in deep. Is he? We're going to free the arm and does just that.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Chad going to make some intrigue.
He kicked out at two.
Seth freaking Rollins with a close freaking call. I don't know how he survived that.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Whiplash neckbreaker.
Seth Rollins, CM.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Gets to the ropes, and the hold is released.
Mercilessly attacking that ankle, stretching the tendons and ligaments.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in. He's forced to tap out. No other choice.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more. Set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the Architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins, the visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins. The OTC has arrived in Sin City.
From Pensacola, Florida, weighing at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
For a record 10th time, Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania.
A titan of this industry, marching to the ring with his signature celestial swagger, the epitome of ice-cold, effortless cool.
Roman Reigns with a record of 9-3 at WrestleMania. Guys, there are only a handful of men in history with more wins than Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. 3 of those men are the... Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania. It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk. Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance. Seth Rollins to prove his
What happened? Did we go to the first match?
to prove he's still the best in the world. Punk has claimed that for him this is just business. But taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles. But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks.
So the first match is showcased
WWE for a reason, and they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But
no trophies
for
are
the
popped
first
yet.
time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work.
The odds are ever in the favor.
Biggest stage possible.
Uh-oh, we have 5
Yeah,
minutes.
the bad situation and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk. And they just tossed them aside. CM Punk who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW run by Paul Heyman when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend. Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be.
Hi, James Money. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I went to go make myself dinner.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight.
Roman taking on the offense, but I assure you, the big stage of a WrestleMania main event is not phasing him one bit.
What's Punk got forthcoming?
Driver spiked him.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier, and he said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleaned up for 10 years.
Lights out, DDT connects.
Let's see if Punk can find an answer after taking that.
Seth Rollins up the turn.
If this lands, it's over. Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
And remember the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived at the scene.
Roman Reigns now walking in a submission, the guillotine choke.
He's struggling to fight out of this submission.
What was our rewards for the other match?
Submission to escape, but he did it.
Oh.
Time to go for a ride. Oh, an exploder suplex. And slides back into the ring. Looking to go up high. From way up. Lifted and completely helpless here. Pow, what a shot.
Seth just rubbing it in now.
Counter by CM Punk. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Power bomb.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Okay, Chad, I'll be right back
Things
again.
are at ringside now. Oh, God, right to the cranium. Using the chair with no caution at all.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. Delivered into the barricade.
And now trying all he can to fight out of this predicament.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. What's he planning here? And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this? A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Reigns is breaking down a bit.
Oh, kendo stick wrapped around the head. That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Bang!
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk. Oh, sent careening into the ring post. Just barreling through the chest cavity.
Tossed back into the ring. Oh, he flips that around. The Shining Wizard. And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid. Oh, what an axe handle.
How long did it take you to beat the whole showcase?
DDT. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps, of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity.
Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
Bounced off the skull. Making his way to the top here.
Wants to finish this.
Sky high. Oh, man, he landed rough there. There's no way that didn't do some permanent damage, guys.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Oh, my gosh, what impact. Boom.
Hoisted up. Gut buster.
Oh, my.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Went for the kendo stick, and the rants will quickly follow.
He gets into the ring.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Boom, snaps the leg across the head. CM Punk heading to the top rope.
Stalking from above.
Taking flight. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Oh, into the pin attempt. Not even close. How far is this thing going to go?
It's not often we see the tribal chief held up at the 1 yard line. You have to think Roman will want to dial up that maneuver one more time.
This has
Oh,
been
we're not playing for fun.
taking flight. Cross body from the top.
Oh,
Cole said 1 yard line. Michael Cole said from the 1 yard line.
Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel. And attacking from behind.
Neckbreaker. He's going for the pin.
Where have we seen this before?
Fights the shoulder up and one. Wow. And he comes in under the ropes now. Got flipped upside down there.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Oh, okay. At least we don't have to do this over and over again like factions.
Able to slip out of that situation. Beautiful swinging neck break.
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a
Yes.
moment
Paul
of
Heyman has
chaos
to make a
in
choice.
this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel
Yeah.
chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow
Oh,
of his
yeah,
own
yeah, yeah.
on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
Oh, yeah.
The Devil's
Remembrance
work
of the
is
Shield.
afoot tonight.
Remembering the Shield.
All over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary Seth freaking Rollins has once again pulled the ace out of his sleeve in Las Vegas.
Is Seth gonna be at WrestleMania this year?
Heading back into the ring now. Here we go.
Yeah.
The tribal chief has acquired the target. Here it comes. And into the corner he goes. Lands the elbow.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations. Rollins now, opponent defenseless.
Driver spiked him. Had an answer for Reigns.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop. Rollins looking to bait his opponent into a mistake.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. Stop.
Here's Seth's big chance.
And the cover.
Seth Rollins is your winner. The architect drew up Reigns and Punk's defeat perfectly.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed.
Okay.
We gotta do all that work again. Yay. The showcase.
Each of these three men believe they are the only.
Well, we're done with the showcase, the whole showcase. Should we do the island next?
Seth Rollins to prove his superiority.
Okay.
And CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk has claimed that for him this is just business. Taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. And CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
The focus squarely on Rollins there as the triple threat rules will continue to be a factor.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against. CM Punk here against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just...
And a schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise.
Trying to make short order of things there.
Oh, what a club. CM Punk who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
Now look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight.
Roman taking on the offense, but I assure you, the big stage of a WrestleMania main event is not phasing him one bit.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years. Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
No muff, no
Use more weapons, and you'll survive.
This match to go on much longer than it has to.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Turns that back on CM Punk. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk. And both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins...
And he goes for the pin.
He kicked out. Will he start to rally, or was that just a kick out on instinct alone? Oh, a declarative, decisive shot.
What's he got planned for him? Sit out pile driver. And a human being can only be spiked like that so many times before they're ultimately down for the count.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Seth retaliates. Face first into the post.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next. Oh, what an axe handle.
Brewers are off today.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps, of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for
What's the New York Yankees record so far?
now lifting his opponent up. Asleep.
That's going to keep Rollins down. Back in the ring.
Repeated knees to the hamstring.
We're 5-1.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is perched up top. Knee drop. Roman struggling here, guys.
Punk is determined right now.
Bam! Down he goes.
Saw it coming. It counters it. Oh, what a clothesline.
What does purple ring mean? Purple ring bad, right?
Oh, look at this. Lariat. Sets us down for the count. He breaks up the pin attempt. Placing him in the corner.
Reigns now. Clothesline. 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 Oh, 4 clotheslines in a row. Oh, slammed down hard.
He connects with a counter. DDT. Bad position for Punk. Getting tossed around. He gets back into the ring.
Oh, forearm connects dead center of the face.
Here we go.
A precision shot, and now Rollins is bleeding.
Reigns drawing a big reaction from the crowd.
And Punk gets countered there.
Stalking from above.
From the top.
Oh, man.
Rollins with an homage to the game.
Hoisted up, but too heavy, and now counted out.
And a clothesline counter.
Strong counter from Punk.
Struck with a calf kick.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
From above.
To the sky. Crossbody from the top.
And he doesn't even need to swing that kendo stick that hard to inflict a ton of pain.
Kendo stick impact. And now with the cover.
Yeah. You're not
Kicks
except one.
out after one. Not quite enough to put him away. Caught with an knee.
Not let Seth win. Not let Seth win.
Has the target acquired. Here it comes.
Did Rollins get enough of it?
2 count. Oh, he kicked out.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And we know Rollins doesn't temper. You have to think he's starting to get in his own head a bit. Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded.
You were about to say Seth, weren't you?
That could end Rollins right now.
No, Roman.
The cover.
Stopping the ref's count there.
Stop Eddie Guerrero from Elton.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive. We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? On the apron. The hardest part of the ring. And now he's back into the ring.
Kicks to the face. Capped off with a big one.
Gentlemen, we're getting up close and personal with this fight.
Oh, ripcord knee. Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Boom! And what's he looking for here?
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry.
Quick thinking right there.
And there's the sling blade.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Oh, man.
He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
Another unprotected shot straight to his head. And he clearly believes he has all the power now, wielding that weapon.
Catches the leg. Spinning kick to the gut. Back into the ring here. Spiked him.
This just might be the greatest match we've seen in a while.
I don't think anyone can argue that.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Uh-oh, sweet
Can you get him now?
Go to sleep! Is it enough for Punk?
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
I added some pepper into my soup. I had beef pot roast soup or something like that.
The ref's count.
It was progressive soup.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people's he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary...
We're not supposed to lose. We're supposed to win.
...has once again pulled the ace out of his sleeve in Las Vegas.
Roman. Yeah, I can see how that'd be hard. Oh, where are you going?
Rollins now, opponent defenseless.
Stop Seth. Stop Seth. Throw him out and pin Roman. Now cover Roman. Cover Roman. A 1, a 2, a 3. No.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only going to get closer. What's
Oh,
it gonna take to
GTS. Is it possible? No.
hurting damage there? Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Ooh, and he stops that offense. He's got control. Oh, driver. Spiked him.
Yes.
Bam! Well-placed
trample.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. And he breaks the hold. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
It is.
Good technique reversing Rollins.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
Cat kick finds the mark.
Oh! I honestly cannot believe what we are witnessing here.
This has been more than we ever expected. Not looking good in this position. Well-placed elbows, looking to escape. Taking this fight back into the ring.
Will Reigns finish things now?
Follows up, shoulders down.
Oh, man.
Tough hit to the legs.
I would. How about him?
Launched right out of the ring. Huge kick connects.
He has to do more damage.
Looking for the pinfall. Kicks out. He still has life.
I like the artwork on the mat.
Do we pin Seth now, or do we have to pin Roman?
Goes for the pin.
Ow.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting, even if it kills him.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Here he is, heading back into the ring.
How are you feeling, Dark?
You telling Dark or me?
And again, Roman goes out. Hit on CM Punk. And it's broken up.
It's like I'm gonna pronounce these characters wrong from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it's like Bam Bam and Roxy, the big giant monsters from.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Get it.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up?
This hold has him going through hell. Does he have anything left?
Returning back to the ring. And breaks the submission hold.
Preventing the tap
I know.
as this match continues on.
Yeah,
Fought with a big
at least we don't have
Oh yeah, we had to do that twice, didn't we? We had to fight him on Legendary.
maybe looking for a power bomb here. Simple but
At least,
effective technique to get out of there.
at least we got the Legendary trophies out of the way.
Power slam.
Peppering his opponent with a tap.
why submit him.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done?
Oh, the referee got hit inadvertently.
Just looking to wrench that arm now. Good old-fashioned tied up in knots, but punches coming back the other way and makes it out.
I think that's Raps or Prada.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
It pulls on the reversal.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back up to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Oh, that had to hurt.
Struck with a calf
That
kick.
goes over Roman.
We have a pin. Shoulders are down.
A 1, a 2, a 2, a 3.
Punk is beating the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and
Yeah.
Rollins.
Yeah.
Well, Raps or Prada shouldn't have been standing there.
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory
and
at WrestleMania.
success.
Done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles that after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different in WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX. The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling
Violent.
history are about to collide here tonight.
You say violent? Oh. Oh.
How many times have we heard Shawn Michaels say, "I won't lay down for anybody"? And how many times have we heard Bret say, "He's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be"? It is put up or shut up time for both men.
Well, Shawn Michaels certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that.
I need to.
You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are the better man.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. This is all about power. You know it, and I know it.
Oh, that's Punk dressed. That's us dressed up as Bret Hart.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Bret Hart remained champion.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels carried the gold once again.
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE.
His probably last match
How much is on the line here?
until later or whenever.
To this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like the kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Georgie's home.
Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex. Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal.
That's good. Oh, that bad.
Retaliation from the Hitman. Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging.
My guess would probably be either it was Expenol or it was
Used for each other are not suitable for children to hear. Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
yeah.
Boom. I can't think of two men who are more equally
My guess would have been either Expenol or Porker Cease. Well, then it might have been Mandarin. Well, she might be from China then. What? Who are you guys looking up?
Both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what's the deciding factor in this match.
Yeah.
Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series.
Okay.
This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Oh, cool. I've never moved in my life either. I mean, I lived next door and then I moved over here, but that's pretty much it. I've always lived in SC. I've never lived in any other. I never lived in any other state or any other town of the same state. I've always lived in SURFSIDE. If I spell it, they won't know what it is.
The excellence of execution signaling to the WWE Universe now.
Hard punch to the stomach there.
HBK high risk.
From the top.
Completely missed the mark there. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
He's totally helpless. Wow, what impact!
Backbreaker.
That'll realign your vertebrae.
This is how Brett wanted it. A public assault of Michaels in front of the Canadian people.
And that move might have crossed the line.
That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent. Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex.
I would start protecting my midsection a bit better if I were in their shoes.
Bit better in their shoes. We're not even done with this game yet, but who do you think the showcase is going to be on next year? Yeah,
Got him in his grasp.
he did.
What a powerful
That'd be cool.
And something Brett has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen...
You guys are fighting over the WWE Championship, or are you fighting over the Intercontinental?
Letting go here.
Yeah, I can't really agree. Don't know, because I wasn't watching this yet. Yeah. This is 90s, right? Yeah, I wasn't watching back in the 90s.
Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Brett was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw. And the title should have remained with Brett.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning the rules as it happened that night, but tonight the rules are very clear in this match, so I highly doubt we'll see any kind of screwy finish tonight. Brett's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
There goes Hart. Back to the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Targeting the back of the head.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena. With an armbar.
Shawn Michaels is run into trouble.
HBK is...
Did you ever see that episode of Boy Meets World where in the 7th season where Corey, who's a telephone operator, he's one of those annoying telephone operators because he sells your stuff over the phone? And then he goes, well, please don't hang up the phone, Srinazi. I got a lot of magazines here I want to read you. And we're gonna start now. Ark bark. And then right after the guy hears Ark bark, he deletes. He hangs up on Corey, and then he starts over again. Ark bark, and he got hung up on. But then when Tanka did it, she did fine.
Turns it around, and Michaels put a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Good chance for Michaels to regain some composure.
Dropped with a scoop slam.
Excellent execution from Hitman.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here. Textbook fireman's carry.
Can we just pin him now? Not yet. Not yet. CM Punk.
Takeover. With all these attacks on his torso, on his ribs, it's got to be hard for him to breathe right now.
Just gasping for air.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
I think it's a Square Enix.
Oh yeah, it is Circle.
With the counter. And Michaels needed that badly.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Sean.
Uh-oh, are we bleeding?
Title in the balance with the pin.
Kicking out before the count.
He was prepared for this. He knew this match would go to the distance.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
From above.
And Brett off the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Or referee.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the hitman. Sean taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for
A sharpshooter.
Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee
It goes to referee.
once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Crossbody.
He ejected the referee. But the referee was the one that was getting attacked.
Nice takedown. But a step through into the vintage sharpshooter from Bret Hart.
Sharpshooter applied. Will this do it? The spine is under attack here. It's holding up now, but
Yeah.
Retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
you can feel the uncertainty in the air
CM
already.
Yeah,
Hart,
who knows
yes.
what Bret is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
Bensie's here. I think. I don't know. Yay, we got a trophy. Changing history, guys. We got the Changing History trophy. Mick Foley. Okay. We'll do that when I come home, if I'm not tired. Alright, I'll see you guys later, chat. Yeah, 2 hours is good. That's right. Bang, 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 bang. Bye, chat. Leave comments at the video. Leave comments at the bottom of the video.